We begin with economics professor at the University of Ghana, Godfred Bokpin, who has refuted claims by the vice president that the NPP has been more prudent in the management of the current debt situation. Addressing a regional seminar of the Tertiary Education Students Wing of the NPP, TESCON, over the weekend at Cape Coast, Dr. Bawumia said all the facts and all the other macroeconomic indicators have not been in fact impacted by the rising debt levels, and that shows that the economy has been superbly managed. Listen to a report on the Vice President's speech by Richard Kojonyako.
Dr. Bawumia told the students and lecturers the NPP was determined to break the 8. Here's why he thinks so.
I am of the conviction that if we are able to build on this solid foundation, complete all initiated projects, and execute our 2020 manifesto pledges, Ghanaians will give us the opportunity to continue governance beyond 2024. We will deliver and we will break the 8. I am very sure about that. We equally require you to join hands with us in this pursuit and let us see ourselves as collaborators and agents of break the 8. We are committed to ensure that we build an efficient public sector and committed to supporting growth of the private sector as a source of job creation. We are committed to fighting bribery and corruption, and we are committed to building a future for the youth and the next generation and expanding their opportunities for the fast emerging world of technological and digital innovation.
He also touched on the exchange rate management and the high debt levels of the country, saying the sound economic management, even in the face of COVID-19, has led to solid economic indicators, and applauded the central bank for a yeoman's job.
Our city exchange rate management has been one of the best for any first-term government since 1992. One of the best.
But reacting to comments from Dr. Bawumia on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM, Professor Bokpin explained that we have not made any significant progress for a country in high risk of debt distress.
No, I respectfully disagree with that assertion. That you cannot totally, in all respect, looking at all the indicators, describe where we find ourselves as prudent debt management. Of course, if you look at it in relation to the other macro variables, we have seen some improvement. But I think we should not set a trap for ourselves in all these comparisons. We should also be looking at it in terms of Ghana's potential and our peers. When you do that, you realize we have not made significant progress. When you look at even the debt levels, and here I'm not going to celebrate the debt to GDP ratio, because we do know that it doesn't tell us the entire story. We also want to look at the implications of the rising debt. We want to look at debt service to revenue ratio. And we want to find out from government, has that improved? Would that constitute prudent debt management? The answer would be no, because we are spending more than 50% of our non-oil tax revenue just to service our debt. That is unacceptable by any definition, any day, any time. Because when you look at how much we are setting aside just to service our debts, it leaves very little or nothing for the country to spend on capex. We are talking about fix the country. We are talking about challenges with roads. We are talking about the restrictions on the growth drivers of the economy. If you are spending in excess of 30 billion cedis just to service your debt, that certainly cannot be described as prudent. If you look at the wage bill, just wage bill and debt service alone takes practically everything away. You can